This just might be one of the coolest and most unique properties that I have shown here on this channel on acreage. This home has it all. And if you like the outside, I'm gonna tell you right now, the inside is so much nicer. We're gonna be showing you multiple homes out here in this community, and we've got tons of space. These are on acre plus lots with all the room you could possibly need, not only on the outside, but on the inside of these homes. These homes we're gonna be showing you are 5-bedroom homes, sitting around 4,000 and 4,000 plus square feet, and they have it all. And of course, we are in the fast, amazing growing area of Celina, Texas that just keeps getting more and more popular. And I've been getting calls every single day of people wanting more space. So that's exactly where we're gonna give it to you. So we've got GFO Homes, a builder I don't think we've ever shown here on this channel. And it is completely unique. And like I said, the inside is absolutely insane and over the top. And I think you're gonna love it. So make sure you stick around because we're getting after it right now. So we're getting today's tour started with an amazing GFO home. This is not your small typical house. This is a 5-bed, 4.5 bath, sitting at just under 4,300 square feet. And of course, by now, you know, we are sitting on over an acre. So an amazing property, not something we're gonna show on this channel you're gonna see every day. This house is absolutely gorgeous. So of course, we're at the front of the home. And if you like a front entry that's like a wow factor front entry, this is gonna be it. So if you turn around, you can see that you've got your 20-foot ceilings right off the bat. Of course, you know, all this fancy model home stuff, that's gonna be extra, of course. But you've got your beautiful staircase, the white oak flooring right here, right in your face. And then this beautiful staircase all the way up top, being able to see into the second story. And it's nice and wide open. You can look all the way into the main living space. But then you've got all this space right here as well. So you're gonna have a half bath, your office space right behind me, and your ensuite bedroom, which has one of the most luxurious bathrooms that you're gonna see on an ensuite. So right here, you've got your door, of course, and you've got these nice tall ceilings throughout, the two really cool farmhouse, kind of modern looking windows, your walk-in closet right here. And then, like I said, you gotta check out this bathroom. It's not a huge bathroom, but the fit and finish of this place is gorgeous. So you got your vanity right here, and then check out this frameless glass shower with the black kind of bronze tile all the way to the top. It just flows, it's seamless. It just looks like a luxury hotel would look. So I just really like, a lot of times just plain and basic, you know, nothing too exciting, but love the setup there. And then you're gonna have your double door, office space right here with the modern doors, of course, all 8-foot doors in this house. And you can kind of see this really cool setup. They've done a good job with all the extra, you know, it kind of gives you ideas of what you can do in your home. So in a model home, you're gonna have all this kind of stuff that is not gonna come with the builder, but I can get you in touch with somebody who can do all that for you. So nice 2 windows over here, nice and spacious. We've got double, you know, multiple chairs, sitting area over here. It's just a really cool setup right off of the main entryway. And then you've got a half bath right here. So 1.5 bathrooms right when you walk in the house, really cool setup. And then we're gonna continue through our entryway. This is a really cool setup right here. So this nice little circular area, the really cool light, style factors, style points right here are 9 or 10, I gotta say. This is like quartz, not quartz. What is it, cork you stick in a wine bottle? That's like the wallpaper right here. So a lot different than what you see, just kind of gives you ideas of what you can do. And then this could be basically a formal dining space, you know, for people who are right off the kitchen right over here that we're gonna get to here in just a little bit. But it's a massive space that you could fit at least a 10-foot table in here, no problem whatsoever. But they've kind of made it into just a sitting area, kind of set up like a cigar lounge, to be honest with you. But your wife probably doesn't want you to create a cigar lounge in your house. We want you to stay married and everybody to be happy and your house to smell great. So we're gonna continue, and this is where it really gets exciting. Look at this space right here. So we've got our main living space, our informal dining space in a massive kitchen. You were able to see into the second story, but this is extremely luxurious. And I'm not just talking about the fake fireplace with the fireplace that's not actually on when it's like 20 degrees outside right now. We're filming here in February and it's a cold day, so this should be on. But we've got huge ceilings all throughout this place. A lot of times you have open 20-foot ceilings in just a small corner of the home. This whole area is nice and wide open. You've got all these windows on this side, and then this is a glass slider that is black. It looks really good, and it is like the entire wall right here. So a lot of times we see the smaller glass sliders that most homes typically have, but this whole thing is like your entire wall, which I really, really like. And then got to show you this awesome kitchen. So we've got this black quartz countertop that I absolutely love. Black sink, these are awesome. I want to put one of these in my house because they just don't show dirt and grime and all that stuff. The white ones are absolutely impossible. That's what we have right now. But love this setup. This island looks like it's like 4 by 10, maybe 5 by 10 at least. You've got all this extra counter space. Huge vent hood right here. 5-burner gas stove. I'll say my only negative would probably be this fridge just doesn't fit in here. We got to get a better fridge. Even if it's the same size, we got to get something that matches with the flow here. It's way too nice in here. And then your oven, of course, you can get a double oven in here, but we're gonna get back here in just a little bit. But before we do that, we're gonna head over into the informal dining space and show you a little bit about what's going on outside here in a bit. So we continue with the 20-foot ceilings. We got all this windows right here, all the way around it, and even up top right here. And then a nice cozy table. This is probably 6-8 feet, can definitely be extended out as well. And then one of the main reasons that you're gonna move out here, be a little bit farther from the city, is gonna be that lot outside here. You're quite a ways from your neighbors. Nice wide open spaces, but still close to all the amenities that you wanna be close to. So let's go check it out. So this is really what gets you excited about a home like this, and that is being in a neighborhood that's not your typical neighborhood. So we've got this nice oversized covered patio, and I want to point out that I love the black tile out here. Of course, that's going to be an upgrade for you if you want to extend this out. And then I always have to point this out. If you want to do an outdoor kitchen or anything, you've got your gas connection right there. It can be connected right in. You can do an underground gas fire pit, everything. Makes it way easier. But check out the size of this lot. So you're going to have all the lots are gonna be very similar size, around an acre out here, maybe a little bit more, but this is why you move into a neighborhood like this. You could put a pool, you could do so much, you could garden, you can roll this thing with all the trees you can possibly think of, put some bubblers on there, and make your own outdoor paradise in this place. So a lot to choose from as far as lots right now, so keep that in mind as of the making of this video. And we've got some incredible specs. So we got a lot more home to show you, so let's go ahead and head inside. Real quick, if this is your first time on the channel, you have any thoughts of moving here to the Dallas area, my name is Preston Gale, and me and the team help so many people relocate here to Dallas, buy and sell, and I would love to help you next. So make sure to give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email. We'd love to help you make a smooth move to Dallas. So now we're here in the most exciting room, or one of the most exciting rooms in the house, and that is your master retreat. So I want to point out this light is extra fancy. It might be a little over the top, but that's what a model home is. And we've got all these beams up top, elevated ceilings, I wanna say 10, 12 feet in here. And check out this little area right here. I don't even know what's going on. We got all this extra lighting, but whoever was the designer on this, let's a little golf clap real quick, because I think they did a really good job. They carried the white oak flooring in all the bedrooms here in the downstairs. You've got these 3 windows looking into your massive backyard, which is a huge plus. And there is a lot of room to move around in here, which is always a plus. Can lighting throughout, surround sound, and then we've got a really, really nice bathroom space. So huge bathroom. A lot of the homes that we show you, no matter the price point, they're gonna be the really tall, like long, kind of skinny master bathrooms, but this one is long and it's also very wide. So you're not gonna be bumping into each other in here, which is a huge plus. Gotta show the linen closets for the lady who got onto me for that. I have to bring that up all the time. And then we've got an awesome shower, and I'm not just saying that. So you've got not one, but 2 bench seats in here, bench seats. on that side and this side. Glass, you've got this shower head. You definitely need one more of these, but then you got the rain shower head up top. Now what would make this perfect is one of those little, you know, whatever those little snake shower heads are. But awesome, awesome setup. I love that there's no door here. One less thing to clean. And then your standalone soaker tub right there. Nice modern look. You got a little seating area right here. Put your mirror. And then I love the lighting in here. This is not your typical lighting that you're gonna see in most builders. So GFO Homes, you did a great job there. And then a really nice size closet space. So you've got all this space over here, a little shoe shelf, bag shelf. You can do a lot with this space right here after the fact. I'm never impressed with anybody's closets, I'll be honest with you, as far as what they put in here. We've done a few videos where they really trick them out, but most people are gonna let you do that after the fact. But I love this layout. I love all the layouts where the laundry space, I'm sure you guys can agree, is the laundry space is right off of the master retreat and your closet space. So you don't have to go all the way across the house and do laundry. You've got a sink here, which is a huge plus. Not a huge laundry room, but it works for what you're doing. Extra cabinetry here. And then this is the area that we didn't get to earlier. So this is your entry from one of your garages. So you got a 2-car garage and then a second 1-car garage. So you're gonna have a 3-car garage. You got this extra cabinetry storage area over here. And then we're back in kind of the kitchen space right across from that dining space. As you can see, you've got your storage under the stairs right here, which is always a huge plus. Nice little coffee bar section here. And if you're wondering where the pantry is, of course, you've got all the cabinetry in the world for a pantry, but you got an additional pantry space right here. Not the biggest space, but definitely not the smallest. So let's go back around and kind of show you where we are at. We're kind of in the center of the home that we showed you earlier. We've shown you the downstairs, the backyard. But we've got some more home to show you upstairs real quick. So the upstairs is going to have an additional 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and kind of like 2 flex rooms. So this is gonna be the first of the flex spaces, not a huge one. We've got a massive one we're gonna show you here in just a minute, but they've kind of made this into a seating area. I would definitely move this little chessboard right here. And if your kid's in the band or something, this is a perfect place for them to just go to town. Whether they're good or not, they've got a whole arena in here, it feels like, if you can see out through there. So you're gonna be able to see not only all through the back of the house, but also the front entryway. And we're gonna head into the first of the bedrooms. So this is gonna be your bright pink girly room right here, but it's nice and nice, good size. I got kind of taken back by the Instagram kind of things they had going here. And this is how I got started on YouTube. This is what I used in my office before I had Kyle behind the screen. This was it. So, when you start, don't stop. It'll change your life. So we're right here this is going to be another good sized walk-in closet. So all these rooms are gonna have a decent sized closet, which is a huge plus. I wanna point out these are all the solid core, heavy duty doors, which is always a huge plus as far as quality goes. I'm trying to figure out what this is. Oh, more linen closets. Can never have more, or I guess enough of those. And then a very stylish Jack and Jill bathroom. So you got the double vanity here, really cool lights. And then, which I like about here is that you actually have another door, even though you're sharing this. So it's basically your own bathroom. And then a really cool tile setup right here. So once again, really cool style points. And then a much larger, I think, bedrooms than the last one. Really nice and long seating area over here. Lots of furniture, does not feel crowded whatsoever. 2 big windows up at the front. And then I assume a very similar size closet to what we just saw across the way. So they also have the linen closet here as well. So lots of linen closets, lots of storage. And keep in mind, this is an acre lot community. So you're gonna have the 3-car garage, but usually with these types of places, if you wanna build like an in-law suite or some kind of storage building in the back, this is a nicer community. So if it matches the house, they're gonna allow you to do it. So keep that in mind as far as storage is concerned, or if you wanna shop or something like that. And here is your flex room, the main flex room, I would say, which is probably gonna be used as the game room space. You got a TV up over in this corner. If you wanted to wall that off, you could make this into a big media room. Plenty of room for a pool table. They've just put furniture kind of mismatched all over the place. So a lot that you could do with this space. It is a huge, huge room. And then here's going to be your next bathroom space right here. Nice full bathroom. Loving the tile setup. They brought it all the way to the ceiling, which is a huge plus. 9 times out of 10, you're gonna see builders only bring it kind of halfway. It's not a huge expense. I wish all of them would just eat the extra couple $100 and bring it to the ceiling. It makes a huge difference. And then this will be a double door closet, probably the smallest of the closet, but it's pretty wide. But probably the smallest of the bedrooms too, but still a nice space. Love the 2 little modern or farmhouse windows over here in the corner. Loving the Dallas Stars green right here. That's about the only Dallas team right now that we can count on. All, Mavericks are kind of letting us down, and the Cowboys are the Cowboys. So feel bad for me, I guess. So now we got to get into pricing. So we've seen this gorgeous house. This is a 4,300 square foot home on an acre here in Celina, Texas. And if you want to build this home right here, right now, as I'm making this video, you're going to be starting around the $869,000 mark. So think about that price, how big this house is, and the amount of space that you get outside when you can go right down the street to these master plan communities on these tiny lots, and they have homes that are way smaller than this on way smaller lots for way more money. So keep that in mind. It's a great value still, especially with all the growth coming up this way. So now that you've seen this house all decorated and fancy, we're gonna show you a home that is actually for sale right here today. So these homes are located in the neighborhood of Highland Crossing. They've actually just opened up a new phase called Highland Crossing North. And one of the most exciting things about this community is not only the space and the size of these homes, but it is the tax rate. The number one question I've been getting asked lately, where is the lowest taxes? And that's usually not Celina, Texas, but today that actually is. We're sitting at under 1.5% for a tax rate, and that is the lowest that I've ever talked about here on this channel, because the average is usually sitting around 2.5%. So it's gonna save you a ton of money on your taxes, and I know that's something that you really, really like. But if you're in a community like this, this is a place where you're gonna put in your own pool, you're gonna put in your garden, whatever you wanna do, and of course you can put in a fence, your extra garage space, your shop. But you're not gonna have those amenities you're gonna have in a lot of these communities that are neighboring. But if you're looking for a house in a space like this, that's just not your thing. So a lot different lifestyle, but I absolutely love it. I live in a neighborhood like this. But now that you've seen this beautiful model home, we're actually gonna show you a spec home that's just a little bit smaller. It's actually for sale right now. We've got multiple homes on the ground, ready to go, great incentives and amazing deals that we can negotiate on right now. So let's go ahead and head over there. So this is going to be another GFO home, but it is going to be called the Roosevelt 2 floor plan. Is another pretty good sized home sitting around 3,800 square feet and another 5-bed, 4.5 bath. So I've had a ton of people ask me for 5-bed homes lately. We got 2 of them right here, and there are more of them on the ground ready to go here in this place. But we're going to start you right here in what I will basically call the concert hall here. You've got the awesome glass slider, huge plus. And you've actually got a second exit right here. In this place, once again, if you love tall ceilings, you've got them. You can see in the second story, you've got your fireplace over here going where they brought the tile all the way to the top. And this is a spec home, meaning nobody built this, they built this to sell it, which is a huge plus, because 9 times out of 10, you're gonna see the tile end right here. It just makes me sad. So that's a huge plus, but this is wide open. It's like a concert hall. You don't have, this isn't a model, so you have to bear with me, but I'm gonna tell you where things are supposed to be. So this is gonna be your dining space, of course, your informal dining space, and it is a pretty good sized space. Lots of windows, recessed ceiling, which is a huge plus. And then I gotta show you this gorgeous kitchen. A little bit smaller island than the last one. I don't even know what color this is. Y'all are gonna have to comment below, because it's a gray, but not gray, but I really like it. And then we've got the upgraded gas stove right here. Much better than what we actually saw in the model home. And then I love the white oak cabinetry. I brought this up a lot lately. It just doesn't show fingerprints, doesn't get dirty like the painted cabinetry does. And then the pot filler, can't really show you right now, but pot fillers are always a huge plus because you don't have to go back and forth. So this would be where your fridge would be, of course. And then you've got your cabinetry all the way to the top of the ceiling, which is always a huge plus. And then it carries all the way to this side, double oven, real quick, got to show you that. This was also not in the model, so just show you if you decide to get a home with a double oven, this is what it will look like. Microwave's a little out of reach for some people, keep that in mind. And then about a little bit smaller pantry space, but we still got the awesome access to your master closet that we're gonna show you here a little bit later. And then your laundry, that was a little aggressive. Your laundry space right here, which is another huge plus because you got a sink once again, and it's actually gonna be a little bit larger than the last one we saw. But we're gonna show you, let's see what we're working with as far as, garage space goes. So these are 3-car garages. We're gonna show you outside here in a little bit later. Actually, we can show you right now. So we've got your 2-car garage, but if you come around this corner, here is your 3rd-car garage right here. And I think we got 10-foot ceilings in here as well. So if you like the extra storage up top, if you want to create a golf simulator for you guys that like to golf, that'd be massive. A weight room, you can close that off, put a little heater in there or AC unit, and use that as your gym. So lots of things you can do with that space. You can also park your extra car if you have an extra car in there. But love the main living space in this house. Beautiful kitchen, really cool layout. We're gonna head into the master right off the bat. So big wide open master. As you can imagine, you can put a bed, everything you could possibly imagine in here, and it probably wouldn't feel very crowded. It's not way over the top like we saw in the model home, but you could make it that way, definitely. But once again, you've got your huge bathroom like we saw in the last place. So different color scheme, but nice and wide open. Once again, you can see how bright it is in here. Huge window right here, just in case you want to give a little peek to your neighbors, but you'll probably put a little window shade right here. But another bench seat, 2 shower heads, which is a huge plus. Not feeling the North Carolina baby blue in the bathroom. Feels a little, just doesn't work with what we've been seeing. But other than that, I love it. I love the tub right here as well. The king's throne right there. More linen closets everywhere in this house. And then we're back to your master closet. So Kyle, if you want to come on in here, you can see that it's a little bit weird shaped in here. We've got closet space over there. You've got a mirror right there. Kyle's trying to hide from the mirror. You know, it's not professional, but just a really cool closet. And I got to show you as far as the layout goes, kind of like the last house. I love it. Laundry space right there. And then you're right into your kitchen. So a really cool layout. You're gonna come back in. We're gonna start, we came a little bit different than the last home. I wanted to show you right into this main living space because it is spectacular in my opinion. It looks like a cathedral hall. We didn't show you this. You've got a little half bath right here off of the main living space, which everybody's gonna be hanging out. So that's a huge plus. Your office space, which usually 9 times out of 10, you're gonna see the glass doors. I like those preferably, but if you got young kids like I do, they can put your face on the windows and put their fingerprints all over it. You don't have to worry about that with this space because they don't have the glass. And then I call this your storm shelter / Harry Potter room. Lots of storage. Anytime you have stairs, you have a good storage space. And then when you walk into this house, it is kind of the wow factor once again. You've got the huge ceilings. This is a little different with the staircase. It's a gorgeous staircase, but it's like bam, right in your face. So some people are gonna like that, some people aren't, because here's the door, there's the stairs. Maybe it's a little much, but it's all depends on your style. There's lots of floor plans to choose from. And then you got this area to figure out what you want to do with. You could put your 20-foot Christmas tree if you wanted to in that space. But this is going to be your ensuite bedroom, kind of. You got the bathroom right outside of the bedroom. So not your typical ensuite, but just still really nice space, nice and wide open. Tile to the ceiling on the spec home, which is a huge plus. You're just not gonna see that very often. And then a nice sized bedroom right here at the front of the house for your guests, for whoever that's staying in town, your in-laws. Nice windows, nice and bright. Luxurious carpet in here. And then a really nice size, big old wide closet with hanging shelves on both sides. So we've seen, I think, the whole downstairs right now. Totally different layout than what we just saw. But we got a lot of home left to show you. This is just a little bit smaller than the model home we saw. So let's head upstairs. So we're back towards the front of the house with our beautiful winding staircase that may or may not be in a preferable location. But remember, we've got lots of floor plans to choose from. But you've got one of the biggest flex rooms, that you're gonna see pretty much. We've got, if you're wondering what all this wiring and stuff is everywhere, they basically pre-wire everything for you. So you can hook up your TVs, do everything you want. They've even got a projector thing set up right here. I'm not really sure why, because it is so bright up here, but they got it set up. If you didn't want to put furniture in here, your kids could do tumbling or whatever, wear themselves out upstairs with no furniture or anything whatsoever. So think about that, it's a huge plus. Now we've got 2 additional bedrooms up here that we're gonna show you. First bedroom is right over here. So a nice cozy space. You only got the 1 window, but these are all gonna once again have your nice little walk-in closet area. And you got a view for days out here because you don't have a wall right next to you like you do in most of the communities that I show you. And then another plus is gonna be, you've got a double vanity here with your sink. So you're gonna share a bathroom with these 2 bedrooms, but two sinks is a huge plus. And then I love the black tile in here. This is actually what we have at our house at home with the black grout, and we absolutely love it. Just keep in mind, something that I have learned over the years, no matter what you do, actually, we didn't go in this bedroom, no matter what you do with the grout, what color it is, it's gonna change colors. Our black grout's turning white, and your white grout turns gray. It is what it is, so just keep that in mind. 2 additional windows, another walk-in closet in this space. And this is kind of weird. I'm gonna point this out because people ask this question all the time. What is this doing here? Well, this is an access into a nice wide open area. If you have a certain amount of square footage behind a wall, you have to have an entry point into that. So I think that's like a fire code thing or whatnot. Somebody probably knows more than I do about that, but just letting you know what that's all about. But back into our flex room, I do want to point out real quick before we go to the other side, this awesome cathedral ballroom area right here again, and then an insane amount of windows. Somebody who designed this home just started drawing as many windows as they could in this space, and they got it. They created it. I love it because natural light is huge. And then this is probably one of the bigger bedrooms, walk-in closet once again, and it's actually an ensuite. So you actually have your own full bathroom space over here in the corner, same tile, but white this time. It kind of all blends in together. A little bland, but like I said, this is a spec home. You're gonna get better deals on spec homes than you are from building the ground up. That's not just here, that's anywhere here in DFW, so keep that in mind. And we can usually negotiate on spec homes, whereas ground up builds, you just don't have as much negotiation room. So this home, just under 4,000 square feet on an acre. There's actually 2 of these available. One is gonna be in the high 800s and one is going to be in the high 900s, depending, and that's all due to the upgrades, the location of the house, and we could probably get that down a little bit, and we've got insane incentives to go with these homes as well. So you've seen 2 incredible homes. Let's go talk a little bit more about the outside of this house and where we're located. So these GFO homes are gonna have many different elevations as far as what you choose from. I wanna point out this is stone and then you've got stucco. So the majority of homes out here that you're gonna see are gonna be just the brick, but you've got lots of options to choose from. I love the little overhangs right here, little style points that you're not gonna see with a lot of places. And then you may see some that have the wood look to them. I have a lot of people that are concerned about that, but that's actually hardy board and it's concrete, so it's gonna last just as long as the brick homes do. So I wanna also point out, you've got these huge wide driveways on these acre lots, which is a huge plus. So you can put an additional garage space right here, shop, whatever. And then you've got your 3-car garage. And I do want to point out another huge plus here is that these are much taller than your typical garage space. So most of them are going to be 7 feet. I believe this is an 8-foot opening. So if you got a lifted truck or maybe a small RV, I don't know, you may be able to fit it in there. If not, we can build you another one right here. So as you know by now, we are out here in Celina, Texas, one of the fastest growing areas in the entire country. And acreage lots or acreage communities are just getting harder and harder to come by. So if you don't need that master plan community, you can build your own pool in the back or do whatever you want with these lots right here. Put your own fence up. Their possibilities are endless. It's a great option for you. So amazing GFO homes are not building in too many locations. You probably haven't heard of them, but they do an amazing job, and they're usually going to be on acreage communities like this. But if this isn't your style, you want something else, make sure to check out this builder right here, Landsea Homes, with the modern farmhouse look, also on acreage. And remember to give me a call, shoot me a text, or send me an email. I'd love to help you and your family make a smooth move to Dallas. Hope to see you around town.